Welcome back to another edition of Ray's Arithmetic, and today we're going to do some more multiplication, and our lesson number today is lesson 43. And you know, right there we've got a 40, and right there we've got 3. You add them up and you got 43. That's our lesson number. So let's do lesson 43, which is about the number 5. All of our multiplication problems are going to have the number 5 in them. Okay, so let's get moving on those. Let's do 5 times 1 is 5. That's going to be our first one. Let's put it up here on the board. 5 times 1 is 5. You're going to like working with 5 because it's easy. You're going to see how nice and easy it is to work with all the way through. Well, 5 times 1 is 5. How many are 2 times 5? What do you think? 2 times 5 is what? It's 10. We already, boy, second problem, we're already at 10. We're jumping high. How about 5 times 2? 5 times 2, that's also going to be 10, isn't it? Yeah, because all we did was switch the 2 and the 5, and the product is the same. We get the same answer. 5 times 2. How about 3 times 5? 3 times 5, what is that? 3 times 5 is 15. And then 5 times 3 would also be, what, 15, huh? 5 times 3 is 15. How about 4 times 5? 4 times 5 is what? 4 times 5 is 20. So 5 times 4 is also going to be 20. Alrighty. How about 4 times 6? I'm sorry, I mean 5 times 6. Let's see, 5. Oh, we skipped one. Let me just go back here to 5 times 5. We have to do that. How many is 5 times 5? 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, now we can do 5 times 6. How many is 5 times 6? 5 times 6 is 30. And 6 times 5 is also 30. Okay, climbing in our numbers, what's going to be next? How about 5 times 7? 5 times 7 is how many? 35. 5 times 7 is 35. So 7 times 5 is 35. Alrighty, how about 5 times 8? 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9, whoops, I meant to swap these around. 8 times 5 is also 40. And then 5 times 9. I'll put those a little bit too close. 5 times 9 is 45. And 9 times 5 is also 45. Let's put up here on the top 5 times 10. How many are 5 times 10? 5 times 10 is what? That's 50. 10 times 5, well, that's also 50. And we'll stop right there. That's high enough. Let me do my 0 over. 50. Okay, we'll stop at 50. 10 times 5. Now let's do some story problems that have the number 5 in them. Let's look at the first one. It's got Francis, who bought 5 tops. But notice how kids like to play with a lot of tops in these problems. They're kind of fun to spin around on the ground and watch them spin around until they fall. 5 tops at 2 cents each. How many cents did they cost? So Francis bought 5 tops, and each top cost 2 cents. So how much did all 5 tops cost her, or him? 5 times 2 is what? 10 cents. So they cost him 10 cents. James is a very fast walker. He can walk 5 miles in an hour. That is really walking fast. So if he can walk 5 miles in an hour, how many miles can he walk in 3 hours? Well, if he can walk 5 miles in 1 hour, how many miles can he walk in 3 hours? Well, to find out, we just multiply 5 times 3, right? 5 times 3 is what? That's 15. So in 3 hours, at 5 miles an hour, James can walk 15 miles. That is blazing fast. Okay. Well, if 1 peach is worth 5 plums, how many plums are 4 peaches worth? So 1 peach is worth 5 plums. How many plums are 4 peaches worth? Why, that's just a simple matter of multiplying 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is what? 5 times 4 is 20. Very good. So those 5 plums are worth 20 peaches? 4 peaches? Anyway, we got the answer right. 20. Lucy has got 5 hens, and each hen has 5 chickens. How many chickens do all the hens have? Let's see. 5 hens, and each hen has 5 chickens. So how many chickens altogether? 5 times 5 is what? That's 25 chickens. Yum yum. And lots of eggs too. Oh, speaking of eggs, that's what Francis found in the next problem. Except these are little birds' eggs up in the nests. Francis finds 6 birds' nests with 5 eggs in each one. How many eggs in all? Boy, Francis is on the hunt. He found 6 birds' nests, and each nest has 5 eggs in it. So how many eggs altogether? Well, 6 times 5 is what? 6 times 5 is 30. 30 eggs, 30 birds' eggs. Boy, Francis better be really careful not to drop those eggs. Daniel, he goes after some oranges. Daniel bought 5 oranges at 7 cents each. How much did he pay for all of them? Well, 5 oranges at 7 cents each means he paid how much for all those 5 oranges? 5 times 7 is what? 5 times 7 is 35. 35 cents is what he paid. Here's my question. What will be the cost of 8 kites at 5 cents apiece? So if you want to buy 8 kites, you think there's a really windy day coming up and you want to get some friends together and fly a bunch of kites. So 8 kites at 5 cents apiece. How much do those 8 kites cost altogether? 8 times 5 will tell you that. 8 times 5 is what? 8 times 5 is 40. 40 cents. Kites are really cheap, at least here in this problem. Well, if 1 pound of flour costs 5 cents, what will 9 pounds cost? So 1 pound of flour costs 5 cents. How much will 9 pounds cost? 9 times 5 is how much? 9 times 5 is 45. So all that flour costs 45 cents. One more problem. If 1 streetcar ticket costs 5 cents, what will 10 tickets cost? Okay, 1 streetcar ticket, that's a ticket to ride on something like a little bus or a little trolley car. If 1 of those tickets to ride on that thing costs 5 cents, how much will 10 tickets cost? 10 of those tickets at 5 cents apiece cost how much? What is 5 times 10? 5 times 10 is 50. 50 cents. Okay. Well, that will conclude lesson 43. We'll do lesson 44 next time we get together. You can always go to the website at raisemath.com and review previous lessons, to review whatever you need to get better and better at math. And we'll see you at our next lesson. Bye-bye.